We begin tonight with that breaking news from Washington. The president has announced his nominee to the Supreme Court to fill Justice Anthony Kennedy's seat.
President Trump announced that he's chosen Brett Kavanaugh to take the 9th seat on the bench.
Kavanaugh is a former law clerk for retiring Justice Kennedy. He's been a judge on the Federal Appeals Court since 2006.
Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggins spoke with a law professor from Roger Williams University about what this decision means. Caroline joins us now in the Breaking News Center with more.
Well, Shannon and Steve, before announcing his nomination tonight, President Trump said this is the most important decision a president can make. He said he wanted to nominate someone who would put aside their political views in order to safeguard the Constitution, and he believes Brett Kavanaugh is the person to do that.
Tonight, it is my honor and privilege to announce that I will nominate Judge Brett Kavanaugh to the United States Supreme Court.
Standing next to his wife and daughters, conservative Judge Brett Kavanaugh nominated to the Supreme Court Monday night. President Trump's second Supreme Court pick since taking office.
My judicial philosophy is straightforward. A judge must be independent and must interpret the law, not make the law. A judge must interpret statutes as written, and a judge must interpret the Constitution as written.
The 53-year-old was born in Washington, D.C. and sits on the D.C. Circuit. Kavanaugh is a graduate of Yale Law School. He gained national attention from his time working for former independent counsel Ken Starr during the investigation into then-President Bill Clinton. We watched the president announce his pick with Roger Williams University professor Peter Margulies.
He's exceptionally bright. Great track record on the D.C. circuit and great credentials. So in that sense, President Trump couldn't have picked a better person. But in terms of his general perspective, he is highly conservative. And so conservatives will be happy about that.
I asked Professor Margulies if Kavanaugh is confirmed, if he believes that could eventually lead to the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade.
It certainly will be at risk. I think the court's approach will be to first uphold state laws that in some ways limit access to abortion.
Just minutes after the announcement Monday night, protesters already out in full force in Washington, D.C., holding signs that read, "I stand with Planned Parenthood and justice for all." And Kavanaugh will only need 51 votes in order to be confirmed, and with 52 Republicans in the Senate, Professor Margulies told me tonight that he doesn't believe this confirmation will be difficult. Now, Rhode Island Senator Sheldon Whitehouse will be voting on the nominee. He released a statement tonight saying in part, quote, "Special interests approved this nominee, and that's why Brett Kavanaugh must convince me he can actually be independent." I'm Caroline Goggins, Eyewitness News.